John, I can,
Just if you want to put okay on your screen there with the mouse.
yep.
The one that says got it?
Yes.
Okay. This is the regular meeting of the New Canaan Police Commission, March 13th, 2023, which was rescheduled from Wednesday, the 15th to today. First order of business is approval of the minutes from our previous meeting that was held on February the 15th.
I'll make a motion. Yeah, they were good. No additions.
Okay. Can I get a motion to approve the minutes as presented?
I'll make a motion.
Okay,
I
second. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Next is the college course approval for Sergeant J. Milligan.
Oh, excuse me. Let's do monthly reports.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Let's do the reports.
Real quick, nothing earth shattering to report. Our budget is on track. We're at 60.1%, which is where we should be. We're about 65% through the year. So everything seems to be on track. Animal control likewise, 50.9%. The dog fund is 5.9%. All of it's good. Monthly statistics. All seems to be on par with where we were last year. No large anomalies or anything like that. Burglaries are tracking the same. Family disputes are around the same. Motor vehicle violations are about the same. So overall seem to be on par with where we were previously. The staffing report is good. We've got field training. This is our 55 hours. So we have 2 officers that are coming off of field training this month. One actually is already off. Officer Soma is off of field training this past weekend, and Officer Adolia will be completing his field training end of March 28th. So we get those officers on. So hopefully our staffing levels will improve slightly with that. And that's it. Any questions?
None here.
No, good.
Going back to the monthly statistics, burglaries went down to 0. So is that occurring?
Year to date is 5 compared to year to date last year was 5. It just happened to be there wasn't any this month. And,
Okay.
you know, it's one of those things. It's kind of hard to track those month to month because they're
Right.
some months we'll get 5 and some months we'll get none. So
Right.
it's kind of better to look at a little bit bigger picture than month to month
Yeah.
for that.
Okay. All right. Now I guess our next order of business is the Lorraine Rodriguez, the part-time records clerk hire. Do you want to address that, John?
Yeah, that's a position for a part-time records clerk. Lorraine Rodriguez comes to us and well, her background is complete. I don't have her other packet of information. Deputy Chief Walsh was spearheading that, but she seems to be well qualified and going to be a good fit to help us out with some of the workload in the records office. This position was held previously by Evelyn Smith, but she's since retired, and we've been looking to fill this position for quite some time now. So it'd be nice to have Lorraine on board with us.
Okay. Any discussion? Why don't we make a motion to approve the hiring of Lorraine Rodriguez as the part-time records clerk? Okay,
Okay. I'll say
all in favor?
aye.
Okay, approved. Next order of business is the college course approval for Sergeant Milligan. who's getting his MBA at Post. You get a motion to approve that course reimbursement?
Sure, I'll make a motion.
Okay,
Second.
second, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, approved. Letters of appreciation.
Okay, the first one I have is I received a nice email from someone from Wilton that came to us for a car seat installation and had a wonderful experience with Sergeant Rex Frosta. Professional, responsive, helpful throughout the process, and described her experience here as flawless, a flawless experience dealing with our department and Sergeant's process. So that's always nice to hear. Nice when we can help out people from neighboring communities. Next is a letter from Canaan Close Association regarding Officer Kelly Coughlin's meeting with them at their board of directors meeting, and spoke to them about property crimes, specifically vehicle theft and break-ins. And she's described as a very good example of community policing. So nice to hear from that.
Great.
And finally, I received an email. A woman was walking a dog on Stoneleigh and encountered a stray dog, a roaming dog, that looked like it wasn't used to being out in traffic, but felt that it was needed to contact somebody to get some assistance. And Nick Agolia and Owen Oakes responded and corralled the dog and got the dog back to the owner effortlessly and politely. So that was nice to hear. Quickly took care of the situation and got the dog back right home. That's it. For
Okay.
letters.
Great. Okay. We have our insight bulletin and captain's test. Would you speak to that one, John?
Yes, we have a vacancy for captain with Chief Kolakowski's retirement and our promotions. Andrew Walsh, my promotion. We have a vacancy for a captain. That is scheduled for April 3rd. And South Central Chiefs Police Association is going to be conducting that testing process. We got good results with them previously, so we're looking forward to that. That will be April 3rd. Will be the test date for that. So we'll probably have to have interviews shortly after that once we get the test results. So
Great.
bring candidates for you for their interviews shortly after that. Like
Okay.
mid-April.
Great. Okay.
Okay.
All right, one other thing, when we approve the promotion of John DeFederico and Officer Captain Walsh to Deputy Chief, we did it with a probationary period. And I think that period is up just about now.
It was a 3-month probationary period, so that would be April 1st.
Oh, it's April 1st. Okay, all right. So why don't we table that till next meeting?
Yeah.
Okay, any other matters? Okay. Then I'd like to go,
Hey, just while just on the building, I don't know if you all
Yes.
knew that we chose, or the town chose Turner Construction to be our construction manager and do the construction. Same group, obviously, that did the library, did a tremendous job there. Well-known, well-liked, well-regarded in the industry. So that's, moving forward there.
great.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Okay,
Mhm.
any other business? Why don't we go to executive session, and John, maybe you could step. Okay, so we're coming out of executive session at 6:23. The commission has interviewed two candidates for upcoming openings on the department. Juan Carlos Jerez and Autumn Sanborn. And we'd like to extend offers to both of those candidates. So why don't I just make a quick motion that is there any further medical or other,
So they would be contingent, they both have to take a medical, physical.
right?
Which would be roughly this week, and Autumn, being entry level, would have to pass one more Cooper Pre-Academy physical ability test.
Okay.
Mile and a half, sit-ups, push-ups.
So subject to those additional conditions, I would move that we extend offers to both candidates for the upcoming openings that we have. Any second?
I second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Do we have to include the ranking in that motion?
Oh, I guess you're right. We should. We would,
89, so it's
yeah, it would be ranking Juan Carlos Sarah's first and Autumn Sanborn second.
great. Got it.
Because of seniority and other contract matters.
Good.
Okay,
All right.
with that, we'll adjourn. Motion to adjourn. Second, aye.
Aye.
All right. Thanks.